Hello and welcome to Sovereign Earth, number 2. So I'm going to start with a quote. To be truly radical is to make hope possible rather than despair convincing. To be truly radical is to make hope possible rather than despair convincing. So we'll start with a song. I'm just going to sing this one and join in if you know it or if you care to. And I welcome all those who are joining me now, and a big heartful greeting and welcome. So I see from Scotland there Lynn and John and Eva Lienknecht and Liz Harris. So this song is from Scotland. It's from Iona, fittingly. I'm from the Iona community. Take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. Take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. Once more all together. Take me as I am. Summon out what I shall be. Set your seal upon my heart and live in me. You got a little extra there at the end. So just imagine us linking in. I'd like to invite us all to, in this beautiful grove we're forming, to link hands in our imaginations with all the others. There are several of you, several more coming in there. Corrie Raven, Connie Blutenmeyer, Liz Harris. I haven't pronounced some of those right. Corrie and Steve Kirk. You're all welcome, and many more. So let's link in and just take 3 breaths together. The first deep breath together with this beautiful earth beneath us. Second breath with the beautiful sky above wherever we happen to be. And a third breath for the waters which surround the land, wherever you are, wherever I am, there is water around this land. Three R winds. So tonight, I'm going to be exploring humility and the connections of humility with the earth and its virtuous and vital contribution to life, to a spiritual life in particular, but to life. So as we hear the sound of the bowl echoing away there, aware of how sound connects us with the earth, with our own bodies and through our bones through to the earth. And a clue to that is in the word hum. Just feeling that, try it. Connecting with the earth through the word hum. We're also connected with the earth through the word humus, of the earth, the humus of the earth, beautiful earth full of life. Just imagining the heartbeat of the earth. And our connection with the earth also through the word humor, humor, and the way it connects us with the earth. When we laugh, we're connected with the earth, and it's good to laugh at oneself and with others, and there's always humor around as well. And then finally, the great one for me is with the word human, and hum in that. This is over years of thinking about it. I love playing with words. That's one of the beautiful things I love doing. Human. We forget that the hum in human is of the earth, earthlings. We are all of this earth. We are all connected to the earth, and we've forgotten it. So this whole sovereign earth thing is about reconnecting with the divine in the earth and bringing it into sacred vision again. So what better way than through song? So humble, some of you know this, humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've got to lay down low and humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've got to ask her what she knows, and we will lift each other up higher and higher. And maybe just we stand straight as humans. We've removed ourselves from the earth's floor with with our arms, and our head is up, and we think possibly too much as a species. If we drop down on all fours, 4 limbs on the earth, 4 feet on the earth, like many creatures, then we're connected more fully with the earth, and our heart faces the earth. Our heart faces the earth, connects and is much nearer. So let's just sing this a little. Humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta lay down low and humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta ask her what she knows, and we will lift each other up. Higher and higher we will lift each other up. Humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta lay down low and humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've got to ask her what she knows, and we will lift each other up. Higher and higher we will lift the wild. You've gotta lay down low and humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta ask her what she knows, and we will lift each other up. Higher and higher, we will lift each other up. Humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta lay down low and humble yourself in the arms of the wild. You've gotta ask her what she knows, and we will lift each other up. Higher and higher, we will lift each other up. So it's interesting that all spiritual paths, I think, connect and revere almost humility. They place humility at the core of the path. So, for instance, the way of the Tao in Chinese, it's one of the three treasures. Humility is one of the core values, the three treasures. It's interesting to look at the origin of the word and links with different cultures. So in Latin, it's humilis, which is low. We've talked about that, being connected to the earth. In Buddhism, in Pali, the word is nibbata, which means, I love this, without air. Starts to get to pointers towards humility, without air. And in Sanskrit, in Hindu, neti or nati, not me. So we've got low, without air, not me. In Islam, the very word apparently is connected with surrender and humility. And they talk of the loftiest in status is the one who does not know their own status. And the most virtuous are those who do not know their own virtue. It says in the Quran, your humbleness humbles others, and your modesty brings out modesty in others. So humility is about feeling oneness in everyone and everything, without inferiority, without superiority, or any bias. Just, acceptance is in there too. Humility is a virtue which centers on low self-preoccupation. So it's not so much thinking less of oneself as thinking less about oneself. The fruits of humility are peace and ease, contentment and presence. And humility is about being unselved. I like that word, unselved. It's not a word we use much, is it? There are a couple of clues. There's a couple of quotes I'd like to share with you. Einstein, the true genius is one who admits that they know nothing. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, a great man or woman is always willing to be little. And this one from Michel de Montaigne, it's perhaps my favorite. On the highest throne in the world, we still only sit on our own bottom. I think that's pretty good for humility. On the highest throne in the world, we still only sit on our own bottom. Well, you could put it a bit blunter than that, but that'll do. You get the idea. So, and just to round that off, the value. So what's the value of humility in relation to sovereign earth? It connects us with the earth. It takes us back, takes me back continually to the earth. Humility is one of the qualities I call in daily, along with a few others, a few key qualities that have come to mean the most, I guess, in life. And in relation to where we are as a species and as a nation, as a planet, humility is the key to coming back into harmony, into resonance, into healing with the land. With humility comes healing. With humility comes harmony. With humility comes a reverence for the land and an ease with the land and with oneself. So here's another song to finish off with, or to move towards